It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. And it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass, and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Big gain, has them across the 40. Jonathan Taylor! All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Taylor again. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taylor makes the catch.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on third down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kicks looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean! Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll run it with Cook. Jukes one defender, and he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now it's Cook. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down throw for Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Back to throw now, Allen. He has room past the 25. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now Allen. On the move, headed right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now run by Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills break the tie here in the first. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Okay, ready?
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Ready, break.
Now a toss play. Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
First down throw here from Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle It prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Fights off the pressure. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie things up at 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills and receiver Amari Cooper making their way back out. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connection made to Shakir.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's a give to Cook. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. This is Cook on the handoff. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's Cook. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Play action now. Allen. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Short side option here. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
He finds Kincaid. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Julian Blackman. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Runs it in, touchdown Buffalo! The Bills grow their lead off the turnover. It's a James Cook touchdown, his third of the game on the ground. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, first and 10. Option give to Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's on the move. He'll try and run this. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Colts, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. From the 47. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Bills and this running back headed back out for a new series. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. On first down, Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. He's got a gain of 6 there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. 2nd and 4. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Well, so far they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm. And
into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he scores! It's a Buffalo touchdown! The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And defenders are there to get him at the line. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills leading. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well, as they went to him early and often, and with good reason. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the 2nd half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Bass now to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. He's got Pierce. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Richardson on 3rd. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Allen looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another one for Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw now, Allen. He'll get this to Samuel. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now run by Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Cook. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Allen on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Colts offense set to head out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Now Richardson to throw. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Cut near the goal line. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The visitors and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now it's Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run it with Cook. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give to Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Allen on 3rd and short. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Amendola able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Colts ready to take the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down throw here from Richardson. Brought in right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Got his target. It's Granson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On target to his man Taylor. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield on 4. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure, but you sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Taylor again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready.
Takes off right out of the read option. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. This is Cook. And he's bundled up quick. This just crosses the 25 to about the 27. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Bills on the favorable end of this blowout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Cook. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. They'll motion a tight end left. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And the fair catch made here at the 15. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kyer Elam makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, they'll run. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Indy.